Hi guys, it's Siren here, and I'm back with another Neverwinter build video. Um, I've got one for Master Shackles of Divinity. Um, this build is a little bit different. It's not a little bit different, but it's got some defensive things slotted in here and there. This trial hits like a fucking truck, so you can't just sit there and like face tank it and dump your defense and stuff. So, um, yeah, let's just get right in it. So. That's the gear I'm rocking right now. I had an alternative version of this build which used like this helmet and like a couple of different like arms and feet. Um, it did build higher item level, but I noticed myself losing a lot of damage. I don't know how, but yeah. So this is what we're rocking now. This vest is obviously changeable between this and this, but I find it really hard to balance my stats using the other one, so I like this one. These mitts, I don't have any better gloves, so I'm using these, but if I had the choice, I would use the single target ones from MIC. I think it was, anyway. Is it these ones? Yeah, I would use these ones. They're fucking awesome. Well, we've got these. I wouldn't switch these out. I need the crit strike really bad. But if you've got like Bismuth or the Weaver, or even like Solarium, you could use that. These boots are kind of interchangeable. I was using these for a very long time, but I did pull these pants from the trial, the advanced version, and I thought I would use these instead. These are pretty awesome. I've just swapped from the CA shirt. I was using this before, but I'm now overcapped on CA, so I'm using this now. Shronewood, I was using the detector set before for the extra 7% CA, but I really don't need it. Yeah, this is really fucking nice, this set. It's superb. Plus 9 strength is a super big modifier to your damage, and the recharge speed and accuracy is pretty nasty as well. I love the item level and the ratings of these rings, and the power is just an added bonus. I mean, like, yeah, these rings are fucking sick. If we move on to these, I've just got all my combat advantage slotted because the boss doesn't deal combat advantage damage, so you wouldn't get any defense from awareness. It would just kind of pen right through the awareness because it doesn't do combat advantage damage. It's just flat. So if you're wanting to stack your defenses, you're looking at deflection, crit avoidance, and defense. Rage of Flames, I've been toying with the supremacy as well. I did a little bit of experimentation. I know Gus uses a Sword Coast Tactician, and yeah, he makes that fit really nicely in his build. So I would suggest using this if you have the space to. Powers, we're on Rapid Shot. The magnitude gets enhanced by Warden, and the Electric Shot for just clearing AoE. We don't use this very often, but I like to use it for the orbs. Hindering Shot and Hindering Strike. I almost never use Hindering Shot, but you know these are just the kind of default powers for the Ranger, the Warden rotation. Forest Ghost, fucking awesome daily. It gives you 15% extra damage to your powers with this Nature's Envoy feat. And Snipes, I don't really use Snipes super often. It's mostly Forest Ghost. Yeah, Forest Ghost is fucking sick. Aspect of the pack, that's an extra 4% CA for you and 5% CA for the whole group. So I like to run this, even if the group doesn't spec to it. It's nice for yourself too, just to free up some stats and slot up some more things in there. In this trial, we don't get much use out of Seeker's Vengeance, but if we did, I would use Seeker's Vengeance instead of Aspect of the Pack. Focused, yeah, it's just each second you stay in a stance, you get more damage. Storm's recoveries when you reduce your encounters. Blade Hurricane, when you use an encounter, you double their at-will damage and 10% free crit save, which really opens up this build. For boons, I don't have a ton. but this is what I'm rocking right now. I would suggest taking lingering medicine and using potions of rejuvenation. These here, all these kind of potion nodes, because that's a pretty strong combo to survive the dots. It's really fucking nice. Utility, res sickness all the time. Defense because awareness doesn't work, and power because I was kind of undercapped on power, so I've just put it there. Companions. So usually I'm running Spine Devil, but I was just checking Flapjack, just for the balancing reasons of my build. So yeah, this is it. I was using Hank and the Rat Pup in here. It's pretty cool, but they patched it sadly, so that's that. Um, these are the stable bonuses I've got on. I have an evasion here, which I plan to swap out. It's just a temporary kind of thing because I didn't have Calvary's haste before, um, so I have to swap that out for an aggression. And yeah, the stat caps in this build's pretty nice. Yeah, so quite quick and concise, but it's awesome. The new trial is super cool, super hard. We're all loving it. So thank you for watching.